Hi guys, so there's this new YouTube niche that is currently going viral secretly, and a lot of people don't even know about it yet. But today I'm going to be showing you about a particular channel based on this YouTube niche, and it's currently going viral. Okay guys, so there's this YouTube channel, and as you can see, it started around August 2024, but the first video on this channel was posted about 6 months ago. You don't have to believe me. Let's go ahead and check their videos. And as you can see, all their videos are just a little bit lower than 1 million views. You can see this one 2 weeks ago, 778k views. A month ago, I think this is a little bit small, which is 87k views. Look at this a month ago, 456k views, 843k views 2 months ago. Now let's look at this. This is the first video on the channel and it was posted 6 months ago. So that's around January or February of this year. And they got monetized with this first video, guys. They got monetized with exactly this first video. And as you can see, it's 2.7 million views. This new YouTube secret channel niche is currently going viral. And here in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can actually go ahead and create exact videos like this. Like this guy, you can go ahead from the beginning to the end. How you can create this exact kind of YouTube thumbnail also. Now, don't forget, guys, you're actually currently on Nextlands, and of course, this is your one and only Olawale Yusuf. So today we are going to be recreating this exact website, and before we get started, you don't have to believe me. You could just go ahead to let's go ahead to Social Blade and check if this particular channel is monetized. Let's go back. Let's check if the channel is monetized. We just wanted to check if the channel is monetized. So yes, Social Blade. Okay, so we're currently at Social Blade, and as you can see, whenever I check out a new channel or video and I wanted to do stuff about it, I come to Social Blade to check if it's actually monetized, and as you can see, it is monetized. So let's hit the refresh button so it doesn't look like this is some kind of generated or edited information. As you can see, they're just loading. Subscribers loading last for 30 days. This is also loading last 30 days and code. So this channel is actually monetized, and they're actually making a minimum of around 400 to a couple of five figures $1,000 every month. Yeah, right here you can see 432 to 6.9k dollars in earning every month. That's cool, guys. They are making up almost 10k, or they're making almost 7k every month, a minimum of 432 and a maximum of 7k every month, and they've got 1.7 million views in the last 30 days. They've got 12k subscribers in the last 30 days, of course, and as you can see, they're making over 40k already. And let's come right here to their views. As you can see, they're getting a minimum of 20 something k views every single day. And it keeps increasing. As you can see, there are some days they got 130 something, 160 something, and it keeps increasing and increasing. So this is a fairly new YouTube content niche, and it's blowing the YouTube market. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can get started, create these kinds of videos. You're going to be able to create these kinds of videos. Now, let's take a look at one of these guys' videos so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and play one of his videos. Guys, so let's play from the beginning.
Allied Master Computer, or AM, is the main antagonist of Harlan Ellison's I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. AM is a sentient supercomputer created during World War III that wiped out humanity, leaving only 5 survivors.
As you can see, guys, these are the kind of videos this guy create, and they are going viral. So he create videos like this. So you get videos like top something something villain, top something something dangerous. Now let's take a look at this. You see they're like SCP classes explained in 8 minutes. Fiction most evil villain explained in 10 minutes. Every SCP-001 proposal explained in 9 minutes. Analog horror explained in 9 minutes. It does crazy stuff like this that are more like negative, fictional, evil characters, villains, and he explained them in minutes. And what he does is that it gives them like some sort of a range, like from 1 to 10. He ranges them, he ranks them, and he explains them in minutes. That's what it does, and it keeps going viral and viral. So enough with this chit chat, guys. If you're just joining my channel for the first time today, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon, and of course give this video a thumb up if you're enjoying my videos so far. Now guys, let's go ahead to start creating this kinds of video. And like you all know, I've gone ahead to create a prompt and everything you're going to be needing for this video. As you can see, we're going to be starting by creating the topics, then we're going to go over to the script, then we're going to go over to the kinds of images and everything that you needed to get started with these kinds of videos, guys. So stay tuned, guys. Let's get started. Now, at first, I know a lot of you would go over and use ChatGPT and co, but I've always advised a lot of people that if you want to create this kind of content and you don't have a paid ChatGPT option, then DeepSeek should be your most option, or you could simply use Grok. You're probably going to get the same result from GDP or Grok if you're not using any paid version. But if you want to use the paid version, then ChatGPT should be your most welcome option. Okay, so let's try Grok today. I've been using DeepSeek for a while with a lot of people, so let's try Grok today. And right here, I already have the content ready, so we're just going to go over to the content that I already have ready. Don't forget, guys, I'm going to be dropping the link like I've always done. I'm going to be dropping the link to this doc file in the description of this video. And of course, you can decide to join my Telegram channel. I'm going to be dropping the Telegram channel link in the description of this video. So this document is also going to be in my Telegram channel, guys. So don't forget, guys, join my Telegram channel. Don't forget, join my Telegram channel, and of course join my WhatsApp channel, my WhatsApp group, so you can get to know a little bit more about these kinds of things when I drop new videos. Now let's go ahead and copy the first prompt, which is for the topic. I don't want to waste your time today, guys. So we're going to have to copy it from beginning to the end. And let's copy. Now let's go over to Grok or DeepSeek. Now I want to put it right here. Everything has been done for you with this prompt, okay? All you just have to do is to change a lot of things there and get started, okay? So at first, before you do this, you want to go over to my channel. Let's do that right away. You want to go over to my channel. I'm going to go to my channel. Obviously, I know you're currently on my channel, so but if you're not there currently, you want to go over to my channel and you want to check the video that I posted about how you can actually create new and working, how to set up. You can see right here, it says how to set up your own YouTube channel to make money. So you want to go over and set up your YouTube channel so you can start making money. So if you don't know how to set up YouTube channel, then you want to go over and watch this video from beginning to the end so you can get started. Now after that, you've done that, you've created a channel and you want to get started with this particular niche, this video, then the first thing is you're going to go over to the link that I put in the description of this video and come over right here and simply copy this topic prompt. Then go over to your Grok or DeepSeek, whichever you decide to use. I use DeepSeek most of the time, but Grok is also fine. So let's try Grok today. Now you want to come right here where it says generate X original and engaging YouTube video titles. So you want to put amount of YouTube titles that you want. So let's say I want 10 or 20. Let's say I want 20. So we're just going to put 20 right here, and that's all you need to do. Okay, you can decide to read this prompt. If you feel there's something you want to change, you can come right down here and change some stuff, but it's important that you leave it like this and simply hit enter. Now let's wait for the AI to actually does its thing. Let's wait for it to do its magic. Normally it doesn't take that long. Okay, so this is it. This is cool, not bad. So we have 20 YouTube video titles. We have, I don't know what this is. Is it custom something mythos secrets revealed in 7 minutes? We've got Slenderman origin uncovered in 8 minutes. We've got Wendigo's legend decoded in 9 minutes. We've got Backrooms level explored in 10 minutes. We've got the SCP Foundation anomalies explained in 8 minutes. And as you can see, they all follow the kinds of videos that this guy, Nano, created. Let's go back to his videos. As you can see, they all follow the kinds of video titles that he created. You can see villains in minutes, blah 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 in minutes. So let's go right back here and we just have to choose whichever topic you want to create first. So let's say let me choose a particular topic that we're gonna have to create first so we don't waste a lot of our time. Let's choose a topic that's gonna be like a little bit easy or not easy, so we can really know the hard part and the easier ones is gonna be easy to come by. So let's see Darkest Folk Tug creatures reviewed in 8 minutes. I think this is kind of crazy, so let's try this. First, let's check the meaning of this particular Darkest Folk just to be sure. Creatures. Just to be sure Grok is not trying to just play with us, you know. Sometimes this AI try to play with us, try to play on our intelligence, so I just want to show that it's something real. Darkest Forest creatures vary by culture. Okay, good, so it's something real. Now let's go back to Grok and let's copy this. This is our title, guys. So since this is going to be our title for today, we're going to have to copy it and put it somewhere. So let me just come back into this and put it somewhere here. I'm going to be deleting it. Don't worry, guys. You're not going to meet it when you're checking this. We're checking this document. So now the next thing is we want to create a script for that particular topic. So you want to come down to the script section and you want to copy everything, guys, everything under the script section. You want to hit copy and you want to go back to Grok and right here and you want to put the script down there. Yep, just like that. And you want to change a few things right here where it says topic. You want to delete topic and you want to put in our topic that we just chose. So we're going to go back right here where I put the topic, the Darkest folklore creatures reviewed in 8 minutes. So that's our topic and we're just going to copy. But let's just cut it up. And we're going to go back to Grok. And we're going to put it right here. Good. And now we're just going to hit the enter and let this tool does its job. Let's Grok does its magic, guys. And we're going to wait for it to actually get us our compare. Now, the big and the most important thing why you shouldn't just change any of these prompts easily is that I have structured this prompt to actually create a script for you the right way. Taking into consideration that so many of these AIs have a limit of around maybe 1,000 words or some characters and everything, I've taken all those things into consideration while writing those scripts. If you check the script very well, you're going to see that after specifying right here, I said the total. Let's go over right here. I said the total script right here. Sorry, let me just put this aside. The total script should be about 3,500 words, and I said it should be split into multiple parts due to the length constraints. So after each part, include, type continue to get the next part of the script. So I specifically do all the stuff like this so we can get the most important things that we need without having issues. Now right here, I even gave it some different kinds of rules that he must write around 8 items and each must be around 400 to 500 words for each items. And it should begin each item with a name as the first word, followed by one line. Once I have specifically spent a lot of time to making sure this prompt is okay and does what it's supposed to do for you guys. So if you're going to be editing the prompt, then you should probably just read it very well before you do all the steps. Now you can see right here, after writing a particular section of the prompt, right here it says type continue to get the next part of the script. So all you have to do is to come right here and hit continue. So let's just copy right here. I don't really like typing. So we hit continue and it's just gonna give us the next part. The next part of, you can see it says part 2. After part 2, then I'm gonna keep continuing and I'm gonna do what it's supposed to do. Now I wanna go back here to the first part. As you can see right here, it says Wendigo. So I'm guessing this Wendigo is a darkest folklore creatures. So this is Wendigo, that's 1, and this is the Banshee, that's another 1. Then I'm guessing we have 2 on this section, on this part 1. Then I'm guessing we're also going to have 2 on this section part. But let's leave that for now and get started to creating our content. Okay, guys. So now we have the script. Now let's just go and create the content. So for you guys that are just joining us for the first time, guys, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon, and of course give this video a thumbs up. If you're enjoying what I'm creating, what I'm doing here so far, then you want to give these videos a thumbs up, guys. Now without wasting your time, we want to start creating the videos. Now let's go right here and check how the video looks like. And as you can see that at first this particular channel, let's just forget about the name for a second. It says Nonagon. Now the name doesn't just talk about the name, it also talks about the brand as an identity. And as you can see, it tries to use the identity to create all these stuffs. So if we're going to copy it and we're going to use the exact same stuff, then we are going to want to create it the way this has been done. And by the way, I think this person is using Photoshop or Canva for these stuffs, but I'm going to teach you how you can actually do these things on Canva, and also how you can do it with a free Photoshop app. The free Photoshop app is Photopea. So all you want to do is want to go to photopea.com if you're the kind of the likes or using the Photoshop kind of interface and in a little bit more easier section. So you want to go to photopea.com and we're going to show you how you can do this right here. But if you're the free, easy, very easy and straightforward kind of person, then I'm sure most of you would go for Canva. So we're going to try the 2 method, or we're just going to try one, whichever the case may be. But the 2 methods are just good enough for you guys. Okay, so we're going to be creating, first we're going to be creating like a Nonagon circle, just the way the guy has been doing in his video. Right here, we're going to create something like this. I guess this has like an 8 or 9, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to look for the particular shape. So as you can see, I'm using the free version of Canva also, so you don't have anything to be worried about if you're trying to create something like this. So first, we want to go over and we want to get a free sheet. We just have to like set the dimension. So I'm just going to go for YouTube thumbnail, that particular content. So let's go right here and see what we want to create. Okay, so first, if we want to create this, that means we need this 8 thing that was explained in this context. So in our own, we're going to go back to our own script. So let's go back to Grok. Now we didn't really have much because I stopped at the second. I didn't bother to continue. So that means we are going to have like 4, since we have 2 in this first section, and we're going to probably have 2 in this section. Skinwalker and Kushisaka owner. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so since we have these 2 stuffs, then that means we have 4, isn't it? So I'm just going to show you how to do this 4. Then when you're trying your own, you can go ahead and create 8. I don't want this video to be so long than it is. I don't want it to be so longer than it is. So first we're going to copy this Wendigo and we're going to try to look for an image for this whatever folklore creature calls a Wendigo. So let's put it on Google and let's see what a Wendigo looks like. Let's go over to the image section of Google. Okay, so this is what a Wendigo looks like. Now I want to get an image of Wendigo. Don't forget, guys, if you're picking an image right here on Google, then you want to get one that is not that copyrighted. I'm sure this kind of image would definitely not be copyrighted, but still, you might want to double check. Okay, so however, I'm just going to pick one. So let's just pick one that looks kind of explain and does a lot of editing to the job and the course. So we're just going to choose this. Okay, so let's go back right here. Now, first, we want to get those shapes. Okay, so we come right here to the element section and we are going to look for frames in the element section. Frames right here. Frames. Okay, so while we look for frames, then we're definitely going to look for the one that we want. I think we want something like this. Why is this one asking us to use app before we can use it? So let's just click on see all frames, and hopefully we are going to be able to see the exact one we want. But if we don't even see that, we're just going to pick something similar. Let's pick something like this. Let's just pick this. Okay, so I'm picking this not because this is the exact one we're going to use. So if you're creating your own, you should definitely look for the exact one, or you should check this app and try to create your own, but I don't have time for that right now, sorry. So let's say this is what we want to do, and of course we need 8 different ones based on the content that we are using. Based on the script, we have 8 different ones, and based on the video that this person has been creating, let's go right back here. As you can see, depending on whatever it is the person is talking about, it's either 8 or 10, but mostly they are all 8s right here. Okay, so we need 8, so we just want to duplicate them. We want to duplicate it, so we want to have 4 up, 4 below. So let's just have 4 up, 4 below. Let's resize it. So we want to resize it. So that's 1, 2. This is 3. So 3. Okay, this is 4. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so let's have one more duplicate here. This is 4 up here. Then we're gonna have 2 here, duplicate 3, duplicate 4. Okay, so guess we are done. Now we just want to go ahead and check all the images that we want to get. This is the Wendigo image, like I said earlier. So let's just pick this Wendigo image. Let me open the image in new tab. Then we're going to download it. Then let's go right back to Grok and check the other ones. That should be this, I think. Okay, the first one is Wendigo, the second one is a Banshee. So we're going to check everything right from Wendigo to Banshee. So this is Wendigo. Now let's go over to Banshee. Let's get an image of Banshee also. So we're just going to get an image of Banshee also. Okay, I don't know what a Banshee is. I don't even know what a Banshee looks like, but we're just going to use something like this crazy kind of look. So I'm guessing the Banshee doesn't really have a specific eye. I'm guessing it's like a lady that looks something. So just to be safe and not use something crazy, let's pick this. Let's pick this. So just to be safe, so we can actually use something that people can actually relate, because I'm sure a lot of people would really know what a Banshee is. So we don't want to use an image that doesn't really talk about what we are talking about. So right here, you can decide to just download this image, but to be safe, to be on the safer side, the best thing to do is to actually use a snipping tool and actually just snip it. That's the best thing to do. So I'm just going to snip it. So by doing this, you can save yourself a lot of copyright issues, blah blah blah, if the image is actually copyrighted in the first instant. Okay, so let's say the image is really a copyrighted image before. So by doing this, you've actually saved yourself, because you're not actually using the image directly, something like that. So let's just save it. Now we're going to go back right here, and we're going to put the Banshee image right here. So just go right back to here and click upload. I'm going to upload files. I'm going to hit on this image. The image is going to pop up somewhere right here. Then once it's done uploading. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to put it right in the middle here, and you can see. So once it's here in the middle, I can decide to edit the image anyhow I want, you know, reduce it so it can actually show better. I guess it's because this Banshee kind of character is 2. That's the reason why it's acting crazy. So let's do some magic. Let's do some magic. Let's do like this. Let's see. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. Okay, I guess this is okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing to this one. So where's the other image? This is a Banshee. Now let's download this Banshee also. So let's say we've got the Banshee right here, and we're gonna go right back here, and we're also gonna, you know, go right here and also hit upload. Then we're gonna upload the image, the Banshee image, of course. I think that's on download. Yeah, we're gonna hit the Banshee image. We're gonna download it right here. Then once the Banshee image is done uploading, we're gonna pick it up and put it right here. We're gonna pick it up and we're gonna put it right here. Good. So we're gonna do the same thing for the 8. So that's how we're gonna get these images. Okay, then when we're done, we could decide to give them different kinds of colors or whatever. Well, don't forget, you can see they all have names and everything, so we're gonna have to put names under each one. So I'm not gonna be wasting your time in this video, so I'm just trying to show you how it's been done. Okay, so we're gonna come right back. I'm gonna hit text, and let's say heading or sub-heading. Let's say sub-heading. So this is sub-heading. So let's say the first one is the second one is a Banshee, right? So I'm just gonna pick this Banshee up. Sorry guys, I don't like typing. So I'm gonna hit this Banshee up, and I'm gonna put the Banshee right here, and I'm gonna put it right down here, because this is the image of the Banshee and this is the name of the Banshee. Then you could decide to format it anyhow you like, reduce the size, whatever, change the image, whatever you feel like doing. Just do whatever you feel like doing. Now all you have to do is to duplicate. So I'm just going to duplicate each one of the names, then put it under each one like this. So we're going to do this for every one. You can see the way I'm doing this, guys. So we're going to do this for every one of them. Then after you are done doing this, you can also duplicate and bring it down here. Duplicate, put it here, duplicate, put it here, and also duplicate right here. So when you're done with this, you're just going to change the name to the name of each one. This one is Wendigo or something. You're going to come right here. I'm going to put Wendigo, or what's the name? Wendigo. So Wendigo. So we're just going to put every name of each ones right here. So this is Wendigo. So we're done with all these stuff. We put each images of each ones on the script. This is Wendigo, this is Banshee, then the next one, like I said earlier, which is this, which should be this. You all know you're just going to come right here and click continue to get the remaining 2, but I'm not doing that because I don't want this video to be that long. So the next one is Skywalker. We're just going to come to Google, search for Skywalker, get the image, put it there, and also do it like we do this, and that's how we're going to get this. That's how we're going to get this. So we just succeeded in having this, and we'll also succeeded in having the first section of our video, which is the first thing we're going to show while starting, and which is the first image like content that we're going to use for this video, like I showed you guys earlier. So don't forget, guys, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon, so whenever I'm posting videos like this, you're going to be one of the first few people to get started and see how to actually make it on YouTube automation Faceless channel by creating content that people are using to rake in thousands of dollars every month. Now let's get back here. So now we're going to go back to our tools. Don't forget, guys, like I told you earlier, you're just going to hit continue. Let's just continue. Let's just hit continue for I think just 2 more times, just to finish this content so we can actually get to the last part. So that's the next one, and we're on 4 actually, and I think it's supposed to be 8. So that's 4, and this is the 5th one, Dulan. And This is the sixth one. She's La Lorona, whatever, however it's been pronounced. I'm not sure. I know that. So it still says continue, which means there's still more. So I'm guessing it should be 8. So I hit continue, and I'm hoping to go ahead with the other one. Okay, this is the 7th one, which is Pontianak or Pontianak, whatever it is, however it's been pronounced. I don't know. And the next one is Chupacabra. I'm guessing this should be the last one, but let's see. Okay, this is the last one. As you can see right here, it says hand. So this is the last one. Now, when we get all these scripts, then obviously we're done with the content, with the script creation, sorry. Now I want to go over and get images and map on the clip arts for our content. Okay, now this is where it gets easier, because even though we want to get different kinds of images, now let's go over and open just one of these pictures and something. So let's open one of these videos and see what it is again.
6,
Good.
known as the Shy Guy, is one of the most recognizable SCPs. This introvert lad is a highly dangerous Euclid class entity contained by the SCP Foundation. It appears as a gaunt, bald, tall human with long arms and a disproportionately long Wojak jaw.
Okay, so you can see
remains calm.
You can see how this is going. You can see you needed all these kinds of images, clip arts, and code to actually put on the screens to actually get displayed while the audio is being talking. So we want to need that. Now we need the images, and of course we need the voice. We need the voice. So we can either get the voice from 11 Labs, or there are about 3 different things. So if you want the paid one, yeah, all you just have to do is to go to 11 Labs. Okay, you want the paid one, then you have to go to 11 Lab. Okay, 11 Lab. So you want paid, you go to 11 Labs. However, if you're like most of my subscribers who really don't want to pay a lot for starting out, because I know you guys are starting out, so of course you really don't want to pay much, okay, which I understand. So there are lots of free options to use, and one of them I'm going to be showing you today is Love Voice. Here, lovevoice.com. I'm going to be putting the link in the description of this video. So this and you don't even have to pay for 11 Lab. Okay, and of course there's still another one, chip something. Okay, this is it. It's ClipChamp. Okay, so if you're familiar with ClipChamp, you can also use ClipChamp. But if you're not familiar with ClipChamp, you can use this one that I showed you guys, Love Voice. You can see it says free text to speech, over 200 voices and 70 languages. And of course, you can use 11 Lab. Of course, 11 Lab also have a little bit of free options. Okay, so go ahead and use one of these stuffs. Okay, so let's say we want to use this Love Voice. Okay, now this is a female voice which says Jenny, and you want to use a guy's voice. Okay, you want to use a guy's voice, and don't forget, guys, you can test all these things all around. You can go ahead and test it, see whatever it is. You can see right here it's got rate, it's got volumes, it's got pitch. So you want to play with all these stuffs. I'm not going to be doing all that in this video. Okay, I just want to use any of the voices I feel like I can use, and I just want to move on to something else. Okay, got it. So now this is 11 Lab also. Let's hit text to speech, and let's come right back here, delete whatever it is I have here before. Okay, so yes, let's just hit like her male voice or something, and we can go ahead and search whatever. You can see we just hit M, and we can search whatever voice we want to use, and we can do whatever it is we want to do. So, but first we want to play them one after the other to see if we actually have a good one to work with. So let's play this Adam, and okay, that's not bad. This is a lady, Ali, so I'm not really gonna use that. Okay, I'm gonna use this one that says there's power in looking silly. I'm gonna use this Anode. Okay, so I'm gonna use Anode, and we're just gonna come right here. We're gonna go back to Grok, and we're going to copy one of these. This is the last one, so I don't want to go back up, so I'm just going to start with this. So we want to copy it from the beginning, so because we actually want to use this voice, we're going to have to talk about each one's after the other. Okay, guys, we're going to have to talk about them one after the other. So let's go back to 11 Lab. I'm going to paste our content right here. because this is the beginning, I want to put some space right here, and you can decide to edit this whatever how you like. Since it's an AI that wrote it, there might be some mistakes, so you just want to go over and check it out and everything. But if there isn't any mistake, then you should be fine. Don't know why this is doing this, but let's just try that again. Okay, so we're good to go, and let's go ahead and generate speech. So let's generate a speech. So this is the first one. We're going to generate a speech, and once we're done,
Pontianak.
Okay.
Pontianak, a vengeful Malaysian ghost born from a woman's tragic death. You ever feel like the universe just hates women sometimes?
So that's that for this.
Enter the Pontianak.
That's that for this. So we got the audio, and we just need the images. Now, a lot of people with this kind of content will be like, okay, so how do I edit this? How do I put it all together? I mean, there's a whole lot of ways you can actually get to edit this kind of content and put it all together, but I'm going to be showing you different kinds of tools. So you might not have the paid kind of tools that I use to edit my kinds of video. You might not have a Camtasia version, Camtasia, and you might not even have this, what's this name, Filmora. You might not even have Wonderchef, Filmora. But you definitely should be able to get your hands on CapCut because it's got a free version and you don't even need the paid version to create this video, like I've always said. So let's just come right here and open CapCut. You guys are going to see I'm going to create this from scratch just by using CapCut. So we're going to get different kinds of image and we're going to get different kinds of content that we're going to use. Let's take, for example, right here, you can see this, it's got images, it's got stuff like this, it's got stuff like this, it's got stuff like this. So you want to make sure that you're so detailed, just like this. And because of that, that's the reason why in the prompt section, in the prompt right here, I have also created. So that's CapCut opening up. So in the prompt section that I gave you guys, I've also put a section about images, and I've got two different sections, guys, not just one. Now, after the script, you want to go down. Okay, that's our CapCut coming up. So after the script, you want to go down on the first one, which is the image prompt. Now, this gets you the images, the kind of images that you're going to need for stuffs like this. Let me just show you. For stuff like this bald, like this count, like this image, like this image, like this image, or this kind of black and white caricature images. That's what the first prompt is gonna get you. Then if you want to get the actual kind of image, let's say you didn't see the images on Google, like for example, we're talking about banshees and everything, we most likely get those images on Google. But if you can get them on Google, you just want to use AI to create those kinds of images, then the next one is your go-to. Now let's try the first one. So let's try the first image. We're going to come right here and I'm going to show you how to actually use it. So we're going to copy everything in the first section and we're just going to hit copy. Now we're going to go back to Grok. So all we want to do here is put in the content right here, then delete this item section. Then you're going to come right here and copy the section of each of the content. So you're not going to just copy everything. No, you need each sections, which is talking about one particular kind of maybe it's animal you're talking about, maybe it's a kind of folk text like this one, darkest folklore like this one that you're talking about. So we're just going to copy this one, which is the one for this Pontianak. Then we'll just copy, then we're going to put it right here. So that's all we need to do. And we're going to come right back up here where the X is, and we're going to put the amount of kinds of images that we think we might need. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit longer. I'm sure I think it's about 5 minutes. Let's just go back right here and see. Okay, it's just a minute. Okay, the one for Pontianak is like just a minute. So since it's a minute, I don't think it's going to really take us like lots of images. But just to be safer, I think we're going to need about like 20. We're going to need like 20 kinds of contents. But don't worry, this is very easy. So even if you need more, you just have to just change some stuff from the prompts that this is going to be getting you. So I'm just going to put 20 there and I'm going to hit send. So we're just going to wait while Grok is going to do his job. Okay, now this is where the problems comes in with this kind of content. Why? Because Grok has the ability to generate image. Okay, just because Grok has the ability to generate image, it's definitely going to want to try to generate the images for us. As you can see, it's going to try to want to generate the images for us, but it's not going to be able to generate all the images for us, especially if you're using the free one, not the paid one. You're not going to be able to get all the images that you need. So by doing that, you're just going to want to tell Grok to actually give you the prompt and not the images. But these are obviously the kind of images that we want to use. So we're just going to have to download all of them because we're going to need this. So let's just download it first. Then we're going to go right back here and ask it to actually give us the prompt and not download the images. Okay, so let's just go right here and edit. Then let's scroll down. After everything is done down here, let's just say, so we just add a little bit of generate prompt only, don't generate images to it, and here you go, we just have a prompt. As you can see, we've got like 20 different prompts for 20 different kinds of images. So all we have to do is to just copy the prompt one after the other and come down to our Google Image Effects tool and simply put it down there and get whatever images we need. So let's just try and get some few images. Remember the banana tree that we got from Google the other time? So let's try it out from Google Image Effects. So let's put it down right here. And let's hit the create button. And we're going to get something like what Grok gave us the other time. Now let's come right back here and check this also. The second one. Most time is almost likely always the same. What's just different is probably going to be this the content, which is like the subject. Here the banana tree, here the jasmine flower, something like that. Just most of the time that's just what is different. So let's come right here. You can see the banana tree. You can see it's actually like what Grok downloaded the other time. So let's download one of it. Here we click download. Now let's come right back here and check the second one. Okay, and we're probably gonna need a image of a lady or something, of a woman, where it actually talk about a woman something. So this is for the jasmine flower. So let's download this one, and we're gonna need the one that has to do with a woman. So let's just come right here where it says jasmine flower. Let's put a woman right here, woman. Okay, now that we put a woman here, now let's hit create. So we're most likely gonna get the one for a lady. I'm not sure if I'm gonna really get the one we're looking for, but at least we're gonna get something close. And if we're not able to get, okay, not bad, but I'll prefer to just download this for the moment. So let's use this, but we could decide to use any of this one also. It's no big deal, whatever you decide. Now all you want to do is to come right here in your CapCut, click on import, and you just have to select all the images that you need from whatever it is you had them downloaded, select them, and of course put them inside. This is the audio, so we want to select the audio also, select all the images, and of course click open, and they are all going to be here. And the first thing we want to do is we want to click on the audio and bring it down here, down to here. You can see it's already there, already added down here. So then after that, we'll put a blank white background. This is the blank white background that I had added already. So you want to put the blank white background right here. So then we started adding every other thing on top. Second there, we added the banshee right here. You can see, and it's just pop up right here, and we can decide to, move it around, whatever it is we want. And of course, we come right here and we click text, and we added the text Pontianak. Let's get back to the most important thing. The most important thing is that we're getting started. Pontianak.
Pontianak, a vengeful Malaysian ghost born from a woman's.
Born from a woman. So we want to come right here. We want to put the woman. It says born from a woman. So we're just gonna put the woman right here, And of course, we're going to put the whatever it is that we have, this also. So let's put both. Born from a woman, vengeful death, blah blah blah. So we just want to come right here. We want to put a woman right here above, so it can also, you know, show at the same time. Then we want to come right here and want to select the woman, so we can actually get to put it in a different place. As you can see, it has a background. Okay, it has a white background. Now this is where some of the problem comes in, and this is where we need the Adobe background remover to actually be working effectively. So most of our content comes with stuff like this. So if we actually need it to actually work the right way, if we can't get to use it, let's say we want to put it somewhere here and it doesn't interfere with the point and arc, then it's fine. But if we will have to put it somewhere that it interferes with this, then we'd most likely want to remove the background. Okay, but for the case of this video, I don't want it to be so long, so I'm just going to explain and move on. So I'm going to put this also is needed, so I'm also going to put this. Since it says born from a woman, let's go ahead and replay it.
From a woman's tragic death.
Okay, it says it's born from a woman tragic death, so obviously we need both. We need both the woman, and we also need this. So this also has a white background, as you can see. That's the reason why it's covering everything. So I'm just gonna come right here and reduce this also. Hopefully I can get to, you know, use it without, you know, without it affecting any of the two. So let's do it like this. Okay, this is not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, if you don't want to always come to Google Image Effects to get this kind of stuff, so every time you can just go to a website called right here. Where is it? It's called Flatcoin. Now this is the website that has all these kinds of image. Just search for which kind of image you could think of. Okay guys, just search for whatever kind of image you could think of. They've got icons. They've got them in black and white. They've got image, as you can see right here. You can see what I'm talking about. They've got different kinds of stores for brands, for whatever icons, whatever things you think you need, they've got it. Okay, all you just start to do is to search for it. Okay, just search for it and they have it. Let's say we want to search for something that has to do with woman. Let's say we search for woman. We're obviously going to get lots of stuff that has to do with woman. We can get the animation. We can get, you can see. This is kind of woman I'm looking for at that time, and you can see it's right here. Okay, so all you have to do is just download it. So that's how you go ahead and you create this, and you do it from beginning till the end, guys. And after you're done, you simply save. And of course, you know how to save using CapCut. If you don't know how to use CapCut, I'm going to be showing how you can actually use CapCut from beginning to the end in another video. But this is how you get to create this video. Then after you do this one after the other, then all you have to do after you're done is come right here where it says audio. You want to put in a sound effect. Sound effect that has to do with whenever it's talking. Let's say it says point and act. You want to put in something like boom boom or something like this, something that has to talk about each of those things one after the other, guys. So don't make a mistake. Now, and don't forget that in this guy's video, whenever he's talking about let's say particular stuff, it always has the image right here. So let's say it's talking about point and act, they want to have a point and act right here. So because of that, we want to go right back to the first image that we generate, the one that we were using on Canva right here. We want to go right back here to this. So let's say this is point and act. Let's say I just have to just come right here and click on this snipping tool. Then I'll just have to do is to snipe this. You can see, guys, right? Then I'll just have to save it. So when I save it, then I just put it right on inside CapCut. Then I put it where I'm supposed to put it, and we simply move on. So let's say save and delete this. Then let's go back to CapCut, and we're just gonna want to import it from wherever it is that we have it. Let's say it's on download or desktop, whichever way it's. Okay, this is it, Banshee. So when I put the Banshee right here, we want it to be somewhere right here. Okay, since it's talking about it from the beginning, so we're gonna have to put it from the beginning right here. and we're going to have to expand it till the end of the first section, which is obviously here till here. So we're going to have to expand it to here. Okay, why? So that it can actually show from the beginning to the end. Then we're going to want to edit it, of course, guys. Want to edit it, so we're going to have to put it somewhere it's not going to, you know, disturb. So let's say I'm putting mine here because we have a lot of stuff right here. So let's replay once again and see.
Pontianak. Pontianak, a vengeful Malaysian ghost born from a woman's tragic death.
You can see, guys.
You ever feel like
you can see, guys, that it's flowing. Okay, every content and everything is flowing. Then the last two things you want to put is we want to put a background music. Okay, first we'll put a background music and then we'll put caption. Okay, so when it comes to background music, you can go ahead and get your music from what's the name, from YouTube themselves. You can get the background music from YouTube themselves, but you don't have to if you're using CapCut. CapCut has a lot of background music and sounds that you can use that are also copyright free for YouTube. You just have to be careful, okay? Very careful, guys. So let's come down right back to audio and let's hit on this sound effect. Okay, so let's hit on sound effect because I said we need something like, you know, bam bam sound. You want to come right here, you want to search for this kind of sound that you feel you need, and make sure whatever sound you're using is free. Okay, guys, don't use the paid one. So I don't want issues. Let's say knocking on the wooden door. So let's say we want to use knocking on the wooden door. Well, let's say we just have to download it. You can hear, right, guys? So let's say I want to use knocking on the wooden door as my kind of, you know, audio for whatever. Let's say I talk about point knock and I use pom 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 at the beginning. So let's say I'm going to put it right here. Let's say I want to put it right here. Okay, so it's going to come right down. Voices always come down. So I'm going to put it in the beginning. I want it after it says Pontianak. So I'm just going to come right here and, you know, bring it front a little bit. I want to, you know, shift it a little bit to the front. So let's come right here so it can be bigger and we can actually pick it up and, you know, bring it a little bit front. So let's play this. It says Pontianak. Then we're gonna have to put it there after it says Pontianak, and we're gonna hear the sound.
Pontianak, a vengeful Malaysian goat.
So you can decide to play with these however you like, whatever you want. Just make sure you do it very well and you got it right. Then after that, we wanna go right back here where it says text and we want to hit caption. Okay, here you can see it says caption, so we want to put caption right here. We want to put in all these, whatever it is it's saying. You want it to talk about it and everything. So since it's English, then you just have to, you can see right here it's already on auto caption. Then all you have to do is hit generate right here, and CapCut is going to generate the caption, everything this guy says, the pointer. If you have any issue, now don't forget, guys, all you have to do is to hit the subscribe button, of course smash the bell icon, okay, and put this video, share this video with your family and friends, so whenever we are uploading this kind of videos next time, you're going to be one of the first few people to get started. And if you have any issue, just hit me in the comment section, guys. Now let's get back and check for the last time. Okay, we already have it downloaded right here. We already have the content. The caption, it's already ready. As you can see right here, see it's Pontianak right here. Now I want to come right here, wanna click template, whatever, and put it, give it this kind of whatever we want. But first let's change the color. Since our background is white, it's not gonna sit well if that's also white. So when I use either black, red, whatever color you feel you want, but definitely not white. So let's say I want to use red. But even if I use red, this kind of red, I would definitely want to use different kind of template, increase the size. No, not too big. This is crazily big. So let's say I want something like, let's come down a little bit more. So let's leave it around 9 or 10 like this. And let's go over to the template section so we can actually choose something crazy, you know, something more bold and something more effective. Maybe something like this that actually has white something underneath, like this. Take a look at something like this. Let's look at how this is gonna look at. Or this is not bad, but let's see if we can do something else, you know. Okay, so this will probably be it. Let's try this again.
Pontianak, a vengeful Malaysian ghost born.
Okay, this is not bad, but still, let's push it somewhere around here. And because it's black and white, we can't really leave it here because it's gonna talk about stuff, and we most likely want to leave most of our content right here. So we want this to actually be very, very visible. So let's go back right here to the template section and look for something very, very visible and kind of irresistible. You can see here you have pro, whatever it is that is pro. Once you select it, then you have to get a paid version of CapCut. So you don't want to do that, okay? Now let's look for something that doesn't have a pro but it's actually okay. So we want to use something like this. I think this is cool. You can see there's something actually moving, so which is gonna be okay. Like it's probably gonna it's gonna display whatever it's talking about, and that's even better because we're gonna be able to read it because there's a different color moving. So let's try it again.
From a woman's tragic death.
You can see.
You ever feel like the
So I think I like this. I'm just gonna put in some effects, then we're gonna move on from there. Okay, so let's say since that's okay, let's just put in a different kind of effect. Since the background is white, so I would want to use an effect that has to do with a little bit white and black like this. So let's use this as the effect, and let's apply this to the effect, and let's try it again. Let's see.
Feel like the universe just hates women
this is cool.
Sometimes?
Now this is cool.
Enter the Pontianak,
so let's come back to the basic.
Asia's poster child for feminine rage.
Let's come back to the basic and let's eat
the spirit of a woman
this.
Who died.
I don't know. I don't know if we've eaten this before. If we haven't, so let's just eat this. And let's try to make it a little bit bolder. This is 6. Let's give it like 7 or 8. I think 8 is okay. Now let's go back to the beginning and let's play this once again. Let's see.
Pontianak, a vengeful Malaysian ghost born from a woman's tragic death.
This is cool.
You ever feel like the universe just hates women sometimes?
Now this is cool. But you want to check these out one after the other, guys. You want to check them one after the other to be sure that they're in the right places, and whatever it is, it's now, getting in front of each other, blah 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 and go. And you wanna reduce it wherever it's needed, just to make sure that everything is okay. But after doing that, you're good to go. Now this is how you get to create this kind of video and get started and start making money with Faceless YouTube channel on YouTube. Now that'll be all for today, guys. Don't forget, this is your one and only Olawale Yusuf, and of course you're still right here on Nextlands. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icons. So whenever I drop beautiful videos like this, you will be one of the first few people to get started with my videos. This is not a goodbye, but it's a good